What is going on, everybody? Today we're going to analyze the tape of linebacker Marist Liufau and get into what the rookie linebacker showed on tape. You know, when I watched Liufau's tape coming out of college, one of the things I noticed was this guy would run around and hit people. He'd find his target, he'd run full speed, he'd put his shoulder pad down, and he would hit people. And on the very first game against the Las Vegas Raiders, that's exactly what he did. He found his target, he ran full speed, and he put his shoulder down. I mean, look at this. To me, the fact that this guy, to a guy that's already coming down, is willing to put his shoulder in there and hit him is absolutely incredible. And I'm excited to break down Liufau's tape because the guy looked pretty good. Now, it was not perfect. There were plays like this on tape where he came downhill, he hit the offensive lineman, but he wasn't able to get off the block necessarily and make the play. This one went for 17 yards. Now, to be fair, I'm not 100% sure if this was supposed to be some sort of blitz or if there was some sort of run stunt that was called on this play, because that is kind of what it looks like to me, but I'm not 100% sure. For Liufau to come downhill the way he does here and to stay on the inside of Andre James, the center here, doesn't really make sense. Plus, based off the way he kind of takes the inside angle here, based off of the run fits all of these guys have, to me, it only made sense that this linebacker was supposed to come over the top. But again, I'm not 100% sure. Not a huge deal. This one obviously did go for 17 yards. Let's go ahead and get into the next snap. You got a 3rd and 10, and Liufau's going to do a really solid job being able to make the tackle on Trey Tucker here and ultimately stop the wide receiver from picking the first down up. To me, this is a really, really good job because the quarterback actually sees the blitz coming. He recognizes, he makes some sort of call, and he's able to get the ball out. But there's a part of this play that I think people don't recognize that Liufau kind of forced to happen. Now, it's not a huge deal, but I want to point it out regardless. So usually when you get a blitz here with these two guys, the quarterback is going to want to try to throw the ball high. He's going to want to try to hit this wide receiver right through the middle of the field. Now, you'll see on this play, the linebacker is actually going to end up getting underneath that. So if you guys keep an eye here on the wide receiver in the slot, you're going to see the wide receiver look right at the quarterback. As soon as the ball is snapped, he's waiting for the quarterback to make this pass. Of course, Gardner Minshew is a veteran quarterback, and he also understands the rotation is happening, so he's not going to take that pass. At the same time, Liufau's right there, right? So you're not going to make that throw no matter what, but he does a great job to actually find the football as the quarterback does actually get the ball out to Trey Tucker. Trey Tucker runs a 4.3 40-yard dash, and Liufau is fast and quick enough to get over there and bring this wide receiver down. So that's a great job right there. Let's get into the next snap. Alright guys, check this next play out. You're going to get a zone run by the Las Vegas Raiders running back, and Marist Liufau is going to blow this play up. Beautiful job being able to go through what should be the Las Vegas Raiders starting right guard and Dylan Parham. So you're going to get a zone run, so what that means is you're going to get a double team. The right guard's going to try to pass this defensive tackle off to the right tackle. So you can get a double team at the point of attack. Liufau is going to take that step towards the left because he recognizes what's happening with those two guys. And as Dylan Parham's going to release, Marist Liufau is going to do a phenomenal job dipping right past that. I mean, look at that. Look at the bend on this one. Look at him being able to lower that shoulder. He's going to rip up, and he's going to essentially break the contact, and he's going to end up in the backfield. I mean, this play right here is absolutely incredible. For a rookie to go up against a guy in Dylan Parham, who's supposed to be the starting guard of the Raiders, and then to be able to get in there and blow it up with the starting running back, phenomenal rep if you guys ask me. Literally the very next play, you're going to get a play action. Quarterback's going to roll out of there, and Marist Liufau is going to recognize that. He's going to run towards the quarterback, and the quarterback is going to try to make the linebacker here miss, right? So we're going to slow this play down as the quarterback starts to roll out. Watch him pump the ball, and you see the linebacker doesn't really fall for that. That's a nice job right there to not fall for that. It's a great job right there. You see the fake pump. Linebacker doesn't panic. He just stays right in front of it. And essentially the quarterback's going to throw the ball away. Not a huge deal, right? But it is a nice job not to essentially get faked out. Now keep in mind the Cowboys rookie linebacker didn't play a lot of snaps in coverage. So, you know, he's not going to be breaking passes up. He's not going to be getting after the running back a ton because he was limited. But he did do a good job staying in coverage. He did a pretty good job. You can see on this one staying within range. He's going to end up staying right on top of the linebacker, and the quarterback's not going to throw the football that way. Again, not a huge deal, but it is limited snaps, so I did want to just kind of overanalyze Liufau a little bit. Let's go ahead and get into the next snap. Watch the hands here by Liufau. Watch how he's going to disengage with the left tackle on this one. This is going to be the one thing this guy's going to have to really fine-tune over the course of his career. He's going to have to learn how to disengage with linebackers. It's not a bad job here by any means, But it'll be interesting to see, like, is this guy going to try to bench press guys? Is he going to only create separation, and then he's going to try to essentially use the quickness, right? So on this one here, you see that he's going to basically fake out the guard here after he makes contact. He's almost going to go towards the left of your screen to come back towards the right. He kind of dips, and then he rips as well. It's going to be interesting to see how he develops against the run specifically. You know, Marist Liufau is not the perfect prospect. He played linebacker at Notre Dame, obviously, but he played a lot of like slot. He played some safety. The guy was kind of that Swiss Army knife type of player, and obviously for the Cowboys, you know, they're going to rely on this guy to be a true linebacker. A guy who gets his hands onto offensive linemen, a guy who's going to play within the box, a guy that's going to have to develop, right, the hand technique as a linebacker. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? That's part of developing, right? That's one of the things Mike Zimmer will have to do with this guy. He'll have to be able to utilize him to his, his biggest strengths. Maybe it's as an outside linebacker. Maybe he lines up over tight ends. Maybe he covers guys in the slot. But the one thing you can already see with this guy is he's a quick mover and he does a really, really good job in coverage. I think Liufau is going to end up having a phenomenal season in coverage specifically because the way this guy moves, you know, you can line him up in the double A mug look. What Zimmer's going to do a lot this year, and then you can drop him off as well. Right, he'll be able to drop off of there, and he's fast, he's quick, he's explosive, he moves well. And I think that's where Marist Liufau is going to have his most success, right? It's going to be moving around, it's going to be able to run after guys, it's going to be able to really process things in the pass game. And I'm excited to see what this guy can develop into. I think Dallas Cowboys got a good football player with a ton of upside. Marist Liufau's probably like 60% of the guy he's going to be in a couple of years. You know, he's nowhere near ready to be a true every down linebacker today in the NFL, but he's definitely going to be able to develop into that. So much upside, so much potential, fast, quick, explosive, showing all the little things you want to see within a linebacker. This guy's going to be really, really good in coverage, and I'm excited for it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys did, consider subscribing. We will be covering the Dallas Cowboys this year the same way we have the past 2 years. Very, very excited for this guy to develop. And we're definitely going to be getting to some of the other rookies as well. We have a full week and a half until the actual first game of the season. So we'll definitely be coming back and getting into guys like Marshawn Kneeland. We'll take a look at Guyton and BB once again prior to the start of the season. And of course, throughout the course of the season, we'll be breaking those guys in as well. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time with another video.